I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another exciting edition of Manual TV Sports Channel's daily updates. And briefly, let's check out the tidbits for today's stories. You check out the latest from our women's football and talk extensively from the camps of Antoine Semenyo, the star boy Mohamed Kudus, the Black Stars of Ghana, ahead of our international friendlies against Japan and South Korea respectively. Before I do that, if you are new on this platform, subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Just like the video and share to other social media platforms. Drop your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. Straightforward, let's get into the video and start from our women's football. Ghana National Under-20 girls, the Black Princesses. This morning, they defeated host country Benin, their national under-20 girls, by 2-0. Our first goal was scored by Lenda Owusu Ansam on the 22nd minute, and Sarah Nyakon scored the second goal on the 77th minute. This is Wafu Zombie Under-20 Girls Cup. It's a mini league designed to be played among three countries: the host country Benin, Ghana, and Nigeria. And God willing, tomorrow we are going to continue with the matches. It's going to be the Black Princesses of Ghana and the Super Falconets of Nigeria. Exactly 9 a.m. Ghana time, 10 a.m. Nigeria time, 10 a.m. Benin time. So these are the extensive details for our match against Nigeria National Under-20 girls tomorrow. It's all play all tournaments, and at the end of everything, it's going to be Ghana playing Nigeria 2 times, playing Benin 2 times, same as with respect to the other countries. And when you're able to win, they are going to crown you as a champion for the second edition of the Wafu Zombie Under-20 Girls Cup. So this is the latest surrounding the Wafu Zombie Under-20 Girls Cup with respect to our female national team, Ghana National Under-20 Girls, the Black Princesses. Still in women football, let me talk about the goalkeeper number 1 for the Black Queens of Ghana, Cynthia Finde-Colan. She has been recognized by FIFA. And this is the time we are talking about the 2025 FIFA Awards. She has been nominated for the best FIFA Women 11 goalkeeper. We have 22 goalkeepers in that category. And at the end of everything, they are going to choose the best 11 goalkeepers. And you can have a full glare on your screens with other competitors. You also have Chiamaka Idadozi from Nigeria. So you can vote for Cynthia Finde-Colan. You can vote now. The portal is open currently, and it's going to be through the efforts of national team captains, coaches, journalists, fans to draw conclusion on who is going to win this award. So just go through and vote for Cynthia Finde-Colan to be part of the best FIFA 11 women's goalkeepers. And that is the latest coming in from her camp. Now, let me talk about Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo, this is a new milestone for him at AFC Bournemouth. He has reached century of official matches for AFC Bournemouth. With respect to the 100 appearances, he has scored 28 goals and assisted 13 times. He joined AFC Bournemouth in the year 2023. So 2 years up the line, Antoine Semenyo has played 100 matches, official matches indeed, for AFC Bournemouth. And that is the latest from his camp. So in the camp on Antoine Semenyo, Semenyo missed out on AFC Bournemouth's goal of the month of October, and he fell short to that of Justin Kluivert. He did amazingly well against Fulham. He scored twice in their victory against Fulham, but in that solo goal, it didn't beat that of Justin Kluivert. And this is the time Justin Kluivert was being voted as AFC Bournemouth's goal of the month of October 2025. So that is the latest from the camp of Antoine Semenyo. Let's talk about the star boy Mohamed Kudus. Mohamed Kudus has talked about the best in football in the world on TNT Sports. And let's check this one out. I'll be back with interesting revelations.
Mo, who is the best winger of all time?
I think maybe I'll go with Ronaldo.
Ghanaian player of all time.
There's few, but I'll say ACM.
African player of all time.
I like Yaya Toure, so I'll go with you.
Tottenham player of all time.
I say Sonny,
Player of all time.
Messi.
Goal of all time.
I just go with the recent one I just seen from Mickey in the Champions League. That was the recent one I have in my head. So
Manager of all time.
I like Klopp, so yeah, I'll go with Klopp.
So these are some of the amazing revelations from our very own star boy, Mohamed Kudus. I know a lot of you guys have different opinions as to some of the answers he gave out, but as to who you think it is, based on your honest or candid opinion, you can share yours decently in the comment box so that others will also have a full glare of, and you can also find some more in the comment box and everything will be fine, according to Mohamed Kudus. Quotes of the football, talking about the greatest of all time, is Lionel-Andre Messi. You can also share yours. I know it will be the battle between that of Lionel-Andre Messi fans and that of Cristiano Ronaldo. So just share yours in the comment box decently. Now let's talk about our Black Stars of Ghana. God willing, we have 2 international friendly matches in the month of November 2025. The first game will take place on the 14th of November 2025. It's next week, Friday. In Japan, according to the tentative details, it's going to be 10:20 a.m. Ghana time, Ghana versus Japan. And the second one will be 4 days later, the following Tuesday, in South Korea, exactly 11 o'clock a.m. Ghana time. You can also have a full glare on the match based on the highlights on this platform. And ahead of these matches, I've spoken about our plausible goalkeepers, same as defenders. There's the time I have to talk about the predicted midfielders, same as forwards. And at the end of everything, I will just add them up and draw conclusion. This time around, I've already spoken about 3 goalkeepers, 9 defenders, and other defenders and goalkeepers on standby. I'm going to talk about 6 midfielders, 7 forwards with other midfielders and forwards on the standby list, and add everything up for us to know the official man squad based on our predicted man squad for these upcoming matches. Now, let's talk about the midfielders. With respect to the midfielders, I have 6 midfielders. Kwesi Sibu plays for Real Oviedo in the Spanish La Liga. I think he should be part of our midfielders. This is the time we want to see more exploits of who he is, partnering Thomas Partey in the midfield. And Thomas Partey plays for Villarreal in the Spanish La Liga. So we have 2 players from the Spanish La Liga in the midfield. The star boy, Mohamed Kudus, I'll talk a little bit about him, about the availability around his injury concern, and you get to know whether he'll be back to play for the Black Stars. Prince Owusu plays for Mediama Soccer Club. I think he should be there. And per what I know and what I've heard from the team's camp, he plays equally like Mohamed Kudus, just that he has not gotten to that peak. But I think subsequently he can get there. So he should be part of the Black Stars midfielders. Elisha Owusu plays for AJ Oze. He's been loved by Otoado, and I think he should be part of the midfielders. Salis Abdul Samed. There's a time I think he should be introduced back into the Black Stars team. He plays for OGC Nice in the French League 1. On the standbys, I have Francis Abu for Tulu. And Francis Abu, lest I forget, he has spoken about the competition within the midfield. And he said he's just waiting that he'll be very fit and everything, but he doesn't wish about that competition within the midfield. He is to be very fit and come back stronger for the Black Stars of Ghana. Let's enjoy this video with 3 sports. I'll be back with the other standbys.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it should be competitive. And right now, for me, I'm not thinking about anyone else. I'm thinking about myself. Where I need to be fit. I need to play games here. And then we see. You understand? Because it's a long way now. We have to see who is fit. We have to see who is playing. You know, I think that is what we have to consider as a nation, who is playing regularly for his team and who is fit for sure. And then we see. So now I'm not really worried about the competition in the midfield and stuff. No. I'm worried about myself, where I need to be fit. I need to perform here. Then the rest will take care of itself. So I think that is a mindset now. But yeah, for sure, it has to be competitive. If it's not competitive, then we have a problem. You understand? It has to be there should be a level of competition in each area. Then we know we have a good team. And I think if you look at amazing teams or teams who have achieved a lot, in every position there is competition. So it means you have to be on top of your game. and we have to see the best out of you. So I think that is very good that we have this competitiveness in especially in the midfield.
Now let me proceed with the standbys. Lawrence Ajekum of Cercle Bruges. Ibrahim Suleimana Kakari of Bologna. This is the time things are not going on well for him. He's on loan from Atalanta Calcio Bergamo, and so far so good. I stand to be corrected. He's yet to play a game for Bologna, on loan from Atalanta Bergamo. And let's talk about this player, Nominated. He plays for Brøndby IF in the Danish Superliga. I've spoken about some of the players being scouted by the Ghana Football Association, same as the Black Stars technical team. And I think he's the best fit to be on the standby list if he's ever ready in playing for the Black Stars as we are gearing up for other competitive matches. We know that just after this Christmas or even after the next AFCON, will be the next AFCON qualifiers, of which the draw will take place on the 19th of December 2025 in Rabat, Morocco. So that is the latest. The next player on the standby list in the midfield is Daku Jebi of Hull City. Predominantly, he plays as a central midfielder. He can play as a right midfielder, same as a defensive midfielder. And that of Nominated, he is a player who has been molded in the form of Daniel Kofiche. I know a lot of you guys have met Daniel Kofiche. He also predominantly plays as a central midfielder, as an attacking midfielder, and as a right midfielder. Let's talk about our attackers, the 7 attackers of my choice. Abdul Fattah Isaku, Leicester City. Jordan Pierre Ayew, Leicester City. Antoine Semenyo, AFC Bournemouth. Brandon Thomas Asante, Coventry City. Kamaldeen Sulemana, Atalanta Calcio Bergamo. Joseph Pencil, LA Galaxy. And Prince Kwabena Edu of Victoria Pleasant. I've spoken about this guy. If everything goes well with his visa issues and everything, he'll be part of the Black Stars final man squad or the final cut for these matches. And I think he's the best fit to be part of our attackers. Now let's talk about the standbys in terms of our attackers. I have Osman Bukai. He's in some form for his club side, Austin FC, and I think he's the best fit to be part of our attackers. By looking at the numbers, we should put him on the standby list. Christopher Babunsu of Al-Qassia. So far, you've seen his exploits, and I think this is the time going forward. He will be integrated well into the Black Stars team. But on my choice, he should be on the standby list. Inaki Williams of Athletic Club is injured. I will talk about some players that weren't able to make it due to injuries as well. And Elias Ansa, I spoke about this striker who plays for Union Berlin. He's been monitored by the Black Stars technical team. According to the reports that I have, they've monitored him and they've seen him to be the best striker for the Black Stars going into the 2026 World Cup tournament. If he's so and is ready to play for the Black Stars, this is the right time. He has to be part of the team. But he should be on the standby list because I don't know whether they are done with everything as to he coming to play for the Black Stars through his nationality switch processes. And the next player is Jaden Adai. I've spoken about this player who plays for Como Football Club in the Serie A. He has also showed his readiness in playing for the Black Stars of Ghana. So these are some of the players who are ever ready to commit their full international into Ghana. Now let's talk about these players. Enes Appiah, Nuamah, Abdul Mumin, Daniel Kofiche. Let me start with Inaki Williams. Inaki Williams, currently, he is injured, and based on the statistics that I have, Inaki Williams is expected to return on the 13th of December 2025. That is why he's not part of my predicted forwards. So that is the latest from Inaki Williams. Mohamed Kudus picked a minor knock. And with respect to the latest that I have, I had some reports that he's still recuperating from the minor knock. But the statistics that I have based on the EPL injury return list, potentially Mohamed Kudus is expected to return on the 8th of November, just tomorrow. And we are waiting to see whether he will just pass the late fitness test. That is the condition now. His status is 50%. And if it's so, that is why I was talking about whether he'll be coming to play for the Black Stars and looking at how things are going from tomorrow up to next week, Friday. We have as many as days that he can get well prepared as well and come and play for the Black Stars and the 2 international friendly matches. You want to see the telepathy in our midfield. So there's the time you don't want to miss out on any other player where you want to prepare the very best for our AFCON qualifiers, because the next AFCON, we have to be there. That is the 2027 AFCON. Same as we have to go and perform at the World Cup. So that is the latest about the star boy Mohamed Kudus. Let me talk about Ernest Nuamah. He's suffering from cruciate ligament injury. He's expected to return on the 6th of December. So definitely he's going to miss out on the Ghana Black Stars next 2 international friendly matches against Japan and South Korea. So that is the latest around the availability of Ernest Nuamah. Let me also talk about Daniel Kofichie. He's suffering from cruciate ligament injury. I know we all know how things are going so far with Daniel Kofichie. It's not the best. We are worried. But with respect to the expected return dates, he doesn't have any dates, meaning anytime soon he can return and play for his club side, SC Freiburg, same as playing for the Black Stars of Ghana. So that is the latest with respect to Daniel Kofichie. Let me talk about Abdul Mumin. We've missed Abdul Mumin as well. Currently, he's expected to return as soon as possible. According to the expected return dates, we don't know. It's dashed at the moment. So that is it from Abdul Mumin. He was also suffering from knee injury. And let's see how things will transpire from his injury recovery. So these are some of the latest with respect to some of the players that can't make it. On that note, let me draw conclusion on my plausible or predicted or possible squad from Otuado. We have to expand the squad list as many as players that we can. That is why I'm drawing conclusion on 26 players with respect to each standbys per the departments that we have. Let me start with the goalkeeping department. I chose Benjamin Asari, Lawrence Atizigi, and Joseph Tete Anan. And with the standbys, I have Jaden Rome, Usu Odru. I've spoken about him. Manaf Nuruddin and Joseph Luke Wallacott. To the defenders, right back position, I have Caleb Irenchi, Ali Duseidu. And to the left back position, I have 3 left backs, Gideon Mensah and Ebenezer Annan. If everything goes well with Derek Cohn's nationality switch, he has to be part of our left backs. Now let's talk about our center pair. I have 4 of them. Talking of Alexander Kwabena Jiku of Spartak Moscow, Jonas Ejay Ajete of FC Basel, Salisu Muhammad of AS Monaco, and Jerome Opoku of Basaksehir FK. With the standbys, I have Samson Bedu of Aussie Lons. I've given explanation to why he should be part of the standbys. Kamaradini Mahmudu of Mediama Soccer Club, Razak Simpson, Nations FC, Ebenezer Alban, Heart of Lions, Aiden Heaven, Edford, Manchester United, Patrick Pfeiffer, Nathaniel Ejay, Terry Yegbe, Joseph Edu. So these are the defenders on my standby list as compared to the other departments. Now to the midfielders. I've already spoken about them. Kwesi Sibo, Thomas Partey, Mohamed Kudus, Prince Owusu, Elisha Owusu, Salis Abdul Samed. On the standbys, we have Francis Abu, Lawrence Ajekum, Ibrahim Suleimana, Kakari, Noah Nate, Daku Jebi Boatin on the standbys. To the attackers, we have Abdul Fattah Isaku, Leicester City, Jordan Pierre Ayew, Leicester City, Antoine Semenyo, AFC Bournemouth, Brandon Thomas Asante, Coventry City, Kamaldeen Suleimana, Atalanta Castle, Joseph Pencil, Eli Galazi, Prince Kwabena Edu of Victoria Pleasant. Standbys, Osman Bukari, Christopher Bambonsu, Inaki Williams, Elias Ansan, Jaden Adai, and I've already given explanations to some of the players that can't make it due to the injuries concern or their injury fitness based on how they will come and play for the Black Stars. And that is the very best updates coming in from our football and sports as well. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before we meet in the next one, let me give special shout out to these amazing commenters. Special shout out to Fenton Daniel. I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Dache Hine Frames. I do appreciate your support. Faith Kumsen, Edward Osei, Peter Lord, Nana, I do appreciate your support. Michael Mensah Amono, I do appreciate your support. Kat Cobb, hey, your name is quite controversial. I do appreciate your support, boss. I do appreciate the support of Petit Manuel. I do appreciate the support of Ransford Kwejo and the other commenters in the comment box. Let's meet in our subsequent videos. As a Frenchman will say, au revoir.